Hello and welcome back to Saatchi Studio, your cozy corner of the internet where timeless elegance meets thoughtful design. If you adore graceful interiors, delicate details, and creating moments of calm beauty in your home, you're in just the right place. Today, we're taking a graceful step back in time, into the charming world of the Victorian Lace Tea Room. Prepare to be swept away by a story of ivory-toned serenity, intricate lacework, and the delicate chime of porcelain teaware. So brew yourself a cup of tea, and let's begin this journey together. Dreamy Victorian Tea Room. Aesthetic styling tips for the ultimate vintage vibe. Let's begin by painting the atmosphere. Imagine entering a room bathed in soft, golden natural light. The air feels still, gentle, almost reverent. Everything from the filtered sunshine through sheer lace curtains to the subtle fragrance of roses and linen tells you, this is a space where time slows down. The Victorian Lace Tea Room is not simply a room, it is an experience. A romantic tribute to an era when afternoon tea was more than refreshment, it was a ritual of elegance, conversation, and reflection. In designing such a space for your home, you are curating more than furniture, you are crafting ambience. At the heart of the room are round tea tables, petite and charming. Their circular form evokes intimacy and flow, no sharp corners, no harsh lines. Each one is dressed delicately in layers of ivory lace tablecloths, often with scalloped edges and intricate floral patterns. You might choose vintage linens passed down through generations, or newly sourced replicas that still hold that same Victorian grace. The textures of lace invite you to touch them, they soften the space and whisper stories of a bygone era. Surrounding these tea tables are refined chairs, perhaps with caned backs or tufted upholstery in neutral hues like soft beige, parchment, or cream. The chair legs are often carved, some gently curved, some standing on dainty casters, speaking to an age when beauty and function walked hand in hand. Now, draw your attention to the teaware. This is not a mere cup and saucer, this is porcelain artistry. Think of delicate floral patterns, gold-rimmed edges, and lightweight ceramic that feels almost translucent when held to the light. A Victorian tea room thrives on details, ornate sugar tongs, polished silver teaspoons, and teapots with lids that click softly into place. Often, teaware is displayed proudly in a glass front cabinet, a nod to the Victorian love of both hospitality and display. Color in this room is subtle, refined. Ivory dominates, but it's never monotonous. The richness lies in the layers, white-on-white embroidery, milk glass vases, chalk-painted furniture, and soft dove-gray accents. Touches of dusty rose, sage green, or pale lavender might appear in the upholstery, the floral arrangements, or even the wallpaper. Speaking of wallpaper, a true Victorian tea room might be graced with floral damask or delicate vine motifs. Nothing overpowering, just enough to add romance to the walls. Alternatively, if you prefer a lighter approach, simple painted walls with classic molding or wainscoting work beautifully, especially when paired with lace-trimmed curtains that dance lightly in the afternoon breeze. One essential element of this tea room is light. Natural light is prized, so windows are often left open, dressed in soft lace curtains or sheer panels with gentle embroidery. But when the sun sets, the lighting should remain warm and inviting. Crystal chandeliers, vintage table lamps, or wall sconces with floral motifs cast a gentle glow that complements the room's ethereal quality. And now we arrive at the floral decor. No Victorian tea room is complete without fresh or dried flowers, roses, hydrangeas, peonies, or even baby's breath arranged in porcelain vases or crystal pitchers. The goal is not opulence, but gentle charm. Think of a cluster of blooms at the center of each tea table or a garland resting on a mantel. It's these natural touches that breathe life into the lace and porcelain. Books, too, have a home here. A tea room is a space for conversation, certainly, but also for introspection. Consider placing a small bookshelf in one corner, stocked with classic novels or poetry. Leather-bound or cloth-covered editions sit beautifully next to a lace doily and a ceramic figurine. Let's not forget the sounds. While this may not be part of the visual design, it contributes enormously to the room's atmosphere. In the background, you might hear the soft strains of chamber music or classical piano, something from Debussy or Chopin, perhaps, adding yet another layer of tranquility. For those lucky enough to have a fireplace, this element becomes a true anchor in the room. Decorate the mantel with antique candle holders, a lace runner, perhaps even a mirror with a Baroque frame to reflect the warm light and expand the room visually. And what about the floor? A light wood floor works wonders, topped with area rugs and faded floral or oriental patterns. These add comfort underfoot while reinforcing the room's vintage charm. Woven textures, fringe, and muted pastels continue the design language of softness and warmth. As you move through the room, consider how scent completes the sensory experience. A Victorian tea room might be perfumed with rosewater, lavender, or vanilla, subtly diffused through linen sprays or hidden potpourri sachets. This completes the transformation from a room into a true sanctuary. Of course, no tea room would be complete without its namesake ritual. Keep your tea set within reach, whether you're preparing a proper cream tea with scones and jam or simply brewing a quiet cup of Earl Grey, the room is ready to cradle that experience in beauty. The Victorian Lace Tea Room is more than a design concept, it is a love letter to grace, ritual, and femininity. It invites you to slow down, to reconnect, and to create an everyday elegance within your own walls. Whether you dedicate a full room to this theme or carve out a small tea nook by a sunny window, the emotional effect is the same, a return to softness in a fast-moving world. Thank you for joining us on this gentle, nostalgic journey into the world of the Victorian Lace Tea Room. We hope today's episode has inspired you to bring a touch of timeless romance into your home, no matter your style or space. If you loved what you saw and heard today, be sure to like this video. Subscribe to Saatchi Studio, and hit the bell icon so you never miss another beautifully curated design idea. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Would you like to see more vintage-inspired spaces? Or perhaps a modern twist on tea room styling? Let us know. Until next time, stay inspired, stay graceful, and keep making your home your sanctuary. with warmth and beauty. This is Saatchi Studio, where home becomes an art form.